These, if you want to cap and say this doesn't happen to you, then okay. Some people, they have problems, they go to the gynecologist and they don't know what's wrong with them, when really that could have been what's been bothering them or what's been causing problems. You're gonna sweat. When it sweats, bacteria gets trapped. When bacteria gets trapped, maybe infections start. When infections start, you're gonna die. Hey full fam, welcome back to my YouTube channel. All right guys, so in today's video I'm gonna be sharing with you guys some personal hygiene tips that honestly were not taught to me. I had to learn them the hard way. I don't know if I would say the hard way, but I just had to go out of my way to learn them, and I feel like that shouldn't be the case. As young girls, as growing women, we should have this information available to us almost everywhere. I took it upon myself to make this video today. Hopefully if you're younger and you're watching this, you'll learn something from it, or honestly if you're any age, you'll learn something from this video. I took my time to think about all the tips that I wish I knew when I was, in my little growing phases in life, and I'm gonna give all of them to you today. Be sure to subscribe for more content like this. So without further ado, we're gonna get started. I actually have them written down here in my little notebook. I use this notebook for everything important, and this is really important. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump straight to it. You came here for tips, and I'm gonna give you tips. So the very first tip is wash your clothes with gentle detergent and do not use Downy. So I used to wash my clothes with like Gain and use like Gain Downy, and like Downy is basically the thing you put after the detergent when your clothes is rinsing. So basically it leaves your clothes with a smell, and also I don't think the laundry machines be rinsing the clothes like that. Fabric softener, is that what it's called? Fabric softener, I think so. That fabric softener just stays on your clothes and also on your underwear. So you can wash your clothes with Gain, like of course make your clothes smell good, like there's nothing wrong with that, but when it comes to your underwear, put them aside and go out buy a gentle detergent for underwear, or like whatever the case may be. Just make sure it's nothing harsh, because I never knew this. I'm pretty sure I invented this because I didn't see it anywhere. I didn't learn it from anywhere. I taught myself this from trial and error. If you wash your underwear with harsh chemicals and the machine is not good, because some machines aren't the best, or you just added too much and it stays on your underwear, that's gonna cause a reaction of some sort. It might start irritating you, it might start burning if you're extremely sensitive, but just use a gentle detergent so you can wash your clothes and you could avoid all that mess. I actually have the one that I use. It's right there. Let me go grab it. Oh, there it is. So it is Arm & Hammer, and y'all know Arm & Hammer gets your clothes cleaned, and it says sensitive skin, dermatologist tested. My thing is it says sensitive skin, and I do not use fabric softener, so I know that nothing is gonna stay on my underwear. So yeah, definitely if you haven't been doing this, go ahead and incorporate it in your everyday lives, because there's gonna be a difference. Some people, they have problems, they go to the gynecologist and they don't know what's wrong with them, when really that could have been what's been bothering them or what's been causing problems. That was honestly my number, oh, 1 second, no. That was honestly my number one tip, and I was just too excited about it, so I told it first, but I do have other great tips to give you guys. Go ahead and like this video, and I'll know that you guys want to see more girly content, advice. It's all under one category, which is feminine hygiene. So go ahead and like the video. Not only does it help with the algorithm, but it also helps you because you get more videos like this for free. All right, so next, okay, when you are done using the bathroom, whether it is number 1 or number 2, you want to make sure you use wipes to wipe yourself, to cleanse yourself. So think with me here, right? You go use the bathroom and you use toilet paper, and that's it, like you're done, right? The wipes has a liquid to it, so when you're wiping, you're in a sense cleaning, right? So that helps with any residue, any pee residue that was there that the napkin didn't pick up, whatever. I don't know how to explain this. Basically the wipe does a little bit of cleaning. Toilet paper doesn't necessarily clean, it more so just smudges things everywhere. And also, I know a lot of people don't know whether it is they should wipe from front to back or back to front, because I've seen a lot of videos where girls say they wipe from front to back and back to front. I'd say if you are worried about it, go ahead and just pat. When it comes to the wipes that you use, make sure you use unscented. Y'all, I cannot stress this enough. People literally be giving themselves infections because they want to go buy scented wipes. They want to go buy specific vaginal wipes. I think it's best if you just buy a baby's wipes, because if you think about it, they're babies. So these companies have to make sure that their wipes are extremely sensitive. So you, yes, as a grown woman, you need to be using them baby wipes because they work, they get the job done, and you will feel no effect from it. Okay, so tip number 3, and I'm really hoping my brother's not watching this video. I don't know, I just feel like certain videos my brother should know not to watch, because stop. Tip number 3 is you want to make sure that you pee after intercourse. All right, so a guy's pH is completely different from a woman's pH. I think there's just like higher. I don't think it's lower. I think there's like higher. Let me actually look it up for you guys. I don't want to give y'all any wrong information. I don't see. It does not say. Nonetheless, a guy's pH is completely different than yours. When you are done having intercourse, whether it was safe or not, please just go in the bathroom and pee. You will find that it is very easy to do. You don't even have to think about it. As long as you're in a toilet, the pee is naturally gonna come out, okay? So don't forget to do that. That's really important, because the last thing you want is to be working so hard on yourself to make sure you're right at all times, and a person you're messing around with is messing with you. So yeah, when you do pee, that's gonna clean you out a little bit, because the vagina does clean itself. Do not forget to pee. I'm so serious. Don't forget, okay? Like, just take my word for it. Don't forget. You want to make sure you're using protection when having intercourse, because a guy's pH is completely different from yours, and depending on how the body chemistries are matched when things are happening without protection, you could get an infection, not to mention all the diseases and stuff you could get. But just overall, for your kitty health, you want to make sure you're always protected, unless it's like your husband, I guess. Just make sure y'all both are clean before doing stuff. Anyways, I feel like you understand what I'm trying to say, and you are gonna implement that in your life, because what? You're not hard-headed, right? Okay, yeah. So the next tip that I have is, y'all, there are pills that help balance your pH. I don't know about y'all. Well, I actually do know about y'all, because this is very common, and if you wanna cap and say this doesn't happen to you, then okay, I guess. But there's nothing wrong with women having problems during certain times of the month. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. We're grown, we could talk about it. So personally for me, I can only speak for myself, but personally for me, when I'm about to have my cycle, and like when I'm done with my cycle, things are like a little bit off down there. So what I do is I bought these pills. Where are they? Should have them somewhere near here. Let me go ahead and find them, because y'all, they are amazing. They're just that good. Oh, I found it. So these are the Refresh, and it has pH in the middle. Pro B. They balance yeast and bacteria to maintain feminine health. Like these, I've tried other ones, y'all, but these are 8. I mean, granted, they do take 7 days to work. Well, for the most part, I feel like for me they take like 4 days or something. I don't really keep track. These are a miracle. They're a lifesaver. This video is not sponsored by them whatsoever, but Refresh, I wouldn't mind working with you. But yeah, like I was saying, there are pH balancing pills out there, and this just happens to be one of them. Like, our body, we want to think that we could control our body, but we cannot control what's going on the inside of us. So we are all human. Things happen to all of us, and so if you know during a certain time of the month you need some help, then go ahead and get you one of these pills, because they are really that good. This would have been such good information. Like, why do people hold back on feminine hygiene information? Personally for me, my mom didn't really talk to me about that, and I don't blame her whatsoever, because she's always been so busy. I grew up with 3 brothers. Like, nobody cared about my little feminine hygiene health. Like, she cared for the general things going on with me, but like not. And I was never comfortable enough to go to her for problems and stuff like that. So I had to learn through trial and error. But hopefully you that's watching this video, if you are a little bit younger, hopefully you listen to your big sister, because I got you with a little tips. But I do want to say, if you are thinking about buying any probiotic pills, be sure to ask your doctor or your mom if you're young. First, don't just go out and buy it. I'm 21, I'm grown, so I could just do that. But don't be like me. Make sure you do your research. Make sure you're not allergic to anything in them, and you should be good. But 10 out of 10 would recommend. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. So make sure you guys do not wear clothes that are too tight, or if you wear them, because we gotta look cute. I mean, what am I saying, right? But if you wear them, do not wear them for too long. Like, when I tell you your kitty need to breathe, it needs to breathe. Not only does it need to be in cotton, which is like a little bonus tip, but it just needs to breathe, because if it doesn't breathe, you're gonna sweat. When it sweats, bacteria gets trapped. When bacteria gets trapped, maybe infections start. When infections start, you're gonna die. So make sure that you don't wear tight clothes for too long. And I know them leather pants, leather skirts, they be doing us good, you know what I'm saying? Maybe leather underwear? Do those exist? I'm sure they exist. Your kitty health is way more important than looking good for a day or a few hours. So make sure if you are wearing something that is tight, you're able to take it off soon, or just don't wear it, period. So while we're on the same topic of clothes and not staying in tight clothes for too long, do not stay in sweaty clothes for too long either. Y'all, sweaty clothes are your worst enemy because they already have sweat in them. They have heat. And so whenever you're done working out, just make sure you have a change of clothes, make sure you have some wipes, whatever the case may be. Just make sure you have a way to get out of those clothes and be clean. Like, so me personally, whenever I'm done with the gym, I drag straight home. I don't go to Smoothie King. Yeah, that's about it. I don't be going out like that. I gotta choose that about myself though, because I'm so boring. I go straight from the gym, do my little hour workout, and I come straight home. And okay, it's the whole thing, y'all. Okay, so whenever I go to sleep with like little booty shorts, right? Like the ones I'm wearing now. So what I do is when I wake up in the morning, since I always shower at nighttime, my booty shorts ain't dirty. So what I do is I leave them in my closet. So in the morning when I go to the gym, I come back from the gym, I know I got some booty shorts waiting for me. So I go and I get my little shorts, I put them on, I roam around the house, do a little bit of chores, watch a show, whatever I gotta do, and then I shower. So sometimes if I'm really sweaty, I do go in the bathroom and like do a little bit of whatever and then put my shorts on. But ultimately you need to make sure you get out of your sweaty clothes, because that is not hygienic. Is that the word? That's just not sanitary. And if you can get out of all of your sweaty clothes, then just make sure you're getting out of your sweaty pants. Y'all are gonna thank me later, because these tips are truly coming from the bottom of my heart. Like, you see they're coming out of my mouth, that's false. So like the video and subscribe. Okay, and my last tip, which I was hesitant to share with you guys, but I feel like I've been doing this for so long, and because a lot of people hype this tip up, I always do it. In the end, it turned out to be not the best option. So my last tip is do not use Summer's Eve. So personally for me, I think Summer's Eve has way too much fragrance. My downstairs area is extremely sensitive, and Summer's Eve did not help me at all. If anything, it actually caused more damage than good. And honestly, I think I bought it and I kept buying it because everybody's saying, oh, Summer's Eve is so good, Summer's Eve is so good. That is not the case. Don't buy Summer's Eve if you're thinking about it, or if you already have it, stop using it. It's not doing anything for you. Well, it wasn't for me, and so I don't know why I'm speaking for you, but honestly I don't think it has the qualities that the wash that I'm using now has. And I'm using the honey pot. Y'all, when I tell you this wash has little to no smell, it is so sensitive and it works wonders. It's also a foam, so you really get that cleaning factor. I'm gonna put a picture of it up here because I don't want to run to the bathroom and get it. Go ahead and get you some honey pot. Get the blue one, because the orange one, I don't know, it be tripping sometimes. I don't know what it is. But yeah, that was my last tip that I had for you guys. I have more feminine hygiene tips, but this video was dedicated to those that I don't think a lot of people knew, or I discovered myself and I didn't learn them from anywhere. And so I just wanted to share it with you guys, because I just wish I had somebody sharing that with me when I was growing up. But nevertheless, we know it now, and we do research now, and we're pretty healthy now. But thank you so very much guys for watching this video. I love you guys so much. We are on the road to 50,000 subscribers, so let's get it. Let's go. Subscribe. Again, the algorithm does look for the likes on a video, so go ahead and hit that like button. It would mean the world to me, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Fufu out. Love you.